Welcome to Deep Quotes. In this video, we explore the practical wisdom of Benjamin Franklin, a thinker, inventor, and statesman who believed in discipline, curiosity, and lifelong self-improvement. Let his insights guide you toward a wiser, more intentional way of living. If everyone is thinking alike, then no one is thinking. He who would trade liberty for some temporary security deserves neither liberty nor security. Whoever would overthrow the liberty of a nation must begin by subduing the freeness of speech. War is when the government tells you who the bad guy is. Revolution is when you decide that for yourself. We are all born ignorant, but one must work hard to remain stupid. Common sense without education is better than education without common sense. Make yourself sheep, and the wolves will eat you. Instead of cursing the darkness, light a candle. When you get into a tight place, and everything goes against you, till it seems as though you could not hold on a minute longer, never give up then, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. When you're down to nothing, God is up to something. The faithful see the invisible, believe the incredible, and then receive the impossible. Justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are. Never confuse motion with action. Little minds think and talk about people. Average minds think and talk about things and actions. Great minds think and talk about ideas. The problem with doing nothing is not knowing when you're finished. Motivation is when your dreams put on work clothes. Change is the only constant in life. One's ability to adapt to those changes will determine your success in life. When you are good to others, you are best to yourself. Those who beat their swords into plowshares usually end up plowing for those who kept their swords. Security without liberty is called prison. All highly competent people continually search for ways to keep learning, growing, and improving. They do that by asking why. After all, the person who knows how will always have a job, but the person who knows why will always be the boss. Any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, and most fools do. Remember not only to say the right thing in the right place, but far more difficult still, to leave unsaid the wrong thing at the tempting moment. Freedom is not a gift bestowed upon us by other men, but a right that belongs to us by the laws of God and nature. Only a virtuous people are capable of freedom. As nations become corrupt and vicious, they have more need of masters. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. For every minute spent in organizing, an hour is earned. Tricks and treachery are the practice of fools that don't have brains enough to be honest. I never knew a man who was good at making excuses who was good at anything else. Life's tragedy is that we get old too soon and wise too late. I am for doing good to the poor, but I differ in opinion about the means. I think the best way of doing good to the poor is not making them easy in poverty, but leading or driving them out of it. In free governments, the rulers are the servants, and the people their superiors and sovereigns. A slip of the foot you may soon recover, but a slip of the tongue you may never get over. The heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart. Those who laugh often never grow old. If you do tomorrow what you did today, you will get tomorrow what you got today. Never ruin an apology with an excuse. Well done is better than well said. Half the truth is often a great lie. Your argument is sound, nothing but sound. Fear God, and your enemies will fear you. If better is possible, good is not enough. Happiness depends more on the inward disposition of mind than on outward circumstances. Genius is nothing but a greater aptitude for patience. Being ignorant is not so much a shame as being unwilling to learn. Content makes poor men rich. Discontent makes rich men poor. If you want to make a friend, let someone do you a favor. The man that walks with crowd will get no farther than the crowd. The man that walks alone will reach places unknown. The best thing to give to your enemy is forgiveness. To an opponent, tolerance. To a friend, your heart. To your child, a good example. To a father, deference. To your mother, conduct that will make her proud of you. To yourself, respect. To all others, charity. There are many roads to success, but only one sure road to failure, and that is to try to please everyone else. There are two ways to increase your wealth: increase your means or decrease your wants. The best is to do both at the same time. Most channels on the internet make up quotes and attribute them to the wrong people, and that honestly annoys us. Here on Deep Quotes, we do the opposite. We carefully share only real quotes, so you can trust what you hear. No fake words, no wrong names. Our content is organized into different series, from scientists and philosophers to business titans, and much more. We also create multi-part series focused on one individual, like Einstein, Leo Tolstoy, and many others. You can find links to all our series in the description. And don't forget to subscribe. Your support motivates us to create more meaningful videos for you. Thank you for watching Deep Quotes. See you in the next part.